All right, boys and girls, this is your overview video for writing the week of January 11th through the 15th. And if you take a look at this question, how do writers include text evidence and elaboration in a body paragraph to inform the reader? This week, we're going to take a very close look at body paragraphs. That's going to be our focus in our 5 morning meetings. We can see that we are continuing on with that summer camp text set. I know that many of you are probably feeling really good about that article and understanding it. We will plan to meet at 9 o'clock. After our meeting, you are going to write your first body paragraph. It says here in parentheses, follow the recipe. So if you look right here, I've included just a very simplified recipe. In our morning meeting, we're actually going to talk about the topic sentence and write that together. But again, following this, and then you can type right here. I have a suggestion for today. As you go through and you complete each body paragraph at the end, I would go ahead and print that paragraph. If you're handwriting it, that's fine. But at the end of the week, you're going to share your essay with a family member, meaning you are going to read your entire essay from start to finish, the introduction, all body paragraphs, and your conclusion. And so if it were me, I would print these as I go and I complete them. When we take a look at Tuesday, we can see that it's going to follow a very similar structure. So meeting at 9 o'clock, we're going to take a look at some student work, students who completed that first body paragraph, and talk about what they did that was really great, and maybe some suggestions for things that we could change or edit and revise and maybe make our second body paragraph even better. So again, today, following that recipe of the topic sentence all the way through the wrap-up sentence. If you need the text, the copy of it is here. And then also here, the discussion board for paragraph 2, same as yesterday, I would go ahead and print this. If you're writing it by hand, then you don't need to do that. But I, again, would recommend doing that as you go so that on Friday, you're not having to find all of those pieces. Wednesday, again, we're going to look at some student work. We're going to look at body paragraph 2 that some students completed yesterday. And then we're going to talk about a little body paragraph 3, some things maybe we can add to improve our writing. And then you guys are going to write body paragraph 3 following this same outline or recipe. Again, here's a copy of the text if you need it, and your body paragraph 3 discussion board where you will type it. Some of you prefer handwriting it and taking a picture. Again, that's fine. But again, I would print this, have it ready, because you will see that as we move into Thursday's folder, you are going to write your conclusion paragraph. And then if you look at your checklist, it says to print or gather your materials. I'm actually going to add that right now while I'm on this for you in this meeting. So let's see, number 3, print or locate your completed essay. Intro through conclusion. You will need this for tomorrow. Okay, so now you can see that added in there. After you complete your conclusion paragraph, then again, you want to print or get all of those pieces together for tomorrow. So let's take a look at what you're doing on Friday. We're going to meet at 9 o'clock, and then you have time to edit and revise your summer camp essay. So what I recommend first, it says here, read it to a family member and ask them if it makes sense. Guys, when we write these essays, oftentimes it really makes sense to us because we're the ones who wrote it. But what happens is that then somebody else picks up your essay who is not inside your brain and doesn't know exactly what you were thinking, and they may be a little unsure about some of the pieces or some of the sentences that you have. So right here it says, good writers always want to be sure that their audience will understand the information they are providing in their essays. Sometimes we think our writing makes sense because we are the ones who wrote it. It may be confusing to others. Find someone at your house that you can read your entire essay to from start to finish, meaning introduction, all body paragraphs, all the way to the conclusion, and see if your family member understands or has any questions. So we'll be talking more about this on Monday and perhaps what some of your family members said as you were reading your essay to them. Let me know if you guys have any questions about this week in writing.